Hi there, Dolly friends. Thank you all so much for your wonderful comments about my printables. I'm so happy that you're here today. We're going to do the giveaway drawing today, but today I'm going to be focusing on this area here. It needs a window, don't you think? I thought I would use this 1940s shelf paper that I had. This is just a piece from the edging, and I'm just kind of trying to get an idea what it might look like. And I'm going to use that as a shade. Even though the house is in the 1930s, I think it's close enough. I'm just gathering some trims that I have, and I'm using my own window as kind of a reference. I'm going to do a sash window and a nice big one. So this will be the shade, and I'm going to roll it around this skewer here and glue it together. It already has a little bit of an aged look, so I think it's going to work well. I tried doing some measuring with a ruler, but my brain just wasn't having it. So as I go through this project, I'm just kind of measuring as I go along. I need my eye to kind of tell me if this is the size I want rather than my ruler tell me this is the size I want. I love my miter shears. Keeps my cuts nice and even. I'm going to use some stir sticks to create a little bit of a border. This white trim I got on clearance at Michael's for so cheap. I'm kind of laying out the pieces here. Nothing's glued together. This is what I'm going for. I've glued some cardstock behind my plastic piece here, but I think I may just use an acetate piece. I don't know if that is going to work out. So in order to shape the side panels, I've cut a little corner off. Oops. It works better if you actually have the sandpaper on. That's just one of the tricks I've learned as a new miniature maker. I'm just sanding it to give it a little shape, and I'm beginning to glue because I can't wait. This is going to be the sill. The main measuring gauge I've been using is the actual shade because it has to fit just right. So that's my ruler for this project, is the shade. And don't worry about these little pieces that are sticking down. I'm going to cut them off. So I've just created a little opening here so where I can fit the shade in. And something's just not quite right, and I think it's that I need to have some cross panels to make the sash windows. Otherwise, it looks like it won't open. I just glued the craft sticks to the back of the window to provide some support for the trims that I'm going to put there. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. I have a package of 6x6 acetate sheets, and I'm going to use that as the window instead of the scrap plastic. It will be lighter and make it easier to secure the window to the wall when I'm finished. And the little spot there on top is where that's going to go. I just keep checking my measurements there. Here are the trims that I'm talking about. So not only does it provide a base, but it also shows the wood of the window there. And I'm going to use these cross pieces too. I realized that I will also need a piece at the very bottom above the sill. So I'm going to have to do that too. And what I did was I took one of the trims that I used for the cross parts of the window and I cut it. I cut them a little bit because I wanted it to be a little bit smaller. That's how they are on my window at home. So I'm just adding some more support to the back here. You can see how I did the sticks on the back. I guess I could have done it neater. And I'm just trimming off the excess pieces there, and that's what I have so far. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm going to glue in the bottom parts of the window. If I had thought it through more, I might have had one of the windows be open, but then I would have to cut the acetate as well and probably add a screen, so maybe next time. And these are some little crimp end pieces that you would use in beading, and I thought they would make a nice lock for the top portion of the window. I'm just bending it up, and this would be where you twist a little piece to lock your window. Again, I'm using my windows at home as a point of reference. And this, of course, is a regular earring back. And what I'm going to do is uncurl one end of these. I kind of come off camera a bit here because I had to hold it close to my eyes. And then I'm folding it over on my clip here so that it will clamp over. See what I mean there? And that will be to open the bottom window. Of course, this is just for looks. This isn't an actual functioning window. So something like that. That is what I'm going for. So I'll just prepare the other pieces, and then of course I need to age them a little bit. I can't have these bright, shiny new pieces here. So I just used a little bit of glue with some black and some burnt sienna to create a little bit of an oxidized look. And I take forever to do this, so you don't want to watch me do that. So here's how they look, and I'm really pleased with the way they turned out. You can see a little bit of the silver, but also a little oxidation there, which is pretty natural. So I'm just sanding off my rough edges here, and then I need to sand the window itself because I need to make it look like people are actually using it. I tried to focus on the areas that would get a little more use. I don't want it to look really overly aged. I just want it to look like it's been around for a little while, like it's not brand new. And I am going to put a little color on it too. This is alcohol gel, which I'm using to clean off some of my dust too. I was too lazy to go get my bottle of actual alcohol, so I just using hand sanitizer. Which is alcohol, and it gives it it cleans it off nicely, and it dries really quickly. I'm mixing up a little off-white with some brown and some water, and I don't know why I dipped it into the alcohol as well. Oh, sometimes I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. Anyway, I'm adding it and then just kind of wiping it off. See how that little bit just kind of gives it a little more, I guess, a little more dirty look, which a kitchen window would have. I didn't do as much on the top portion because, of course, that would stay a little bit cleaner. What do you think so far? Going to glue the locks on now. I'm shortening the bottom handles just a little bit. I don't need the full earring back there, just enough to clip over the window. Nervously getting ready to glue the acetate on here. I have never worked with this before, and I have no idea how it will adhere or how it will dry, or if some of the glue gets on the front, if it will dry clear or look sloppy. So I'm trying to keep it away from the edges where it will bleed into the front, but I want enough glue to keep it on. Yeah, any tips that you have about this, if you've used this type of acetate before, please leave in the comments for me for the next time I use it. I'm doing okay. I don't see too much bleeding. I keep turning it around and checking. A little bit of bleeding will be okay, especially where the shade goes. This is my photo, which is going to be the background, so I'm just measuring it and cutting it. I'm going to create a place where I can change the photo out and change the background if I get tired of it. So it looks pretty good now that it's dried, and I'm just trimming it off. I actually can't believe that it turned out. We'll see how it looks when I get the picture in. So I'm just going to use a little piece of chipboard from some packaging that I had to create. I'm going to leave the side open so I can change out the photo background if I want to do that. The piece I have is exactly the right size, which is actually not really correct. It should be a little bit taller. And I should change it out for a different piece, but do I do that? No, I don't. I decide I'm going to make it work because it's already cut nice and evenly. If I had to do it again, I wouldn't do that because I'm cutting it really close with these edges here. It would be easy to just pull it off and put another one there. This is a habit I need to get over. When I have a piece I think is nice, if it doesn't fit exactly right, I really should get the proper fitting piece and save this for something else. You could also use just a piece of cardstock there too, instead of this chipboard. It's about the same thickness. There's my photo, which I'll be sliding in. I'm going to prepare my shade now, and I'm getting excited because I'm really pleased with the way my project is turning out. It turned out better than I expected. I was planning to make just a simple little stir stick window. This little area here, I need to trim it a little bit more in order to fit the shade. The only glue I used throughout this whole project was tacky glue. I didn't use any other kind of glue. And here's where I'm going to slide my photo in. And there it is, an ocean view. From the basement? Yes, from the basement in hilly San Francisco. I asked little mama to go get things ready for the giveaway, so she stepped out to do that. I am really pleased with my window. I love the size of it. I'm probably going to raise it up a little bit so the top is even with my shelf there, and then I'll have room to add a faucet for my sink, which would be on the wall. Yeah, I know the sink is small, but gosh darn it, I really like it. I really appreciate that you've all stopped by, but don't go away because guess what we're going to do? We're going to do the giveaway right now. Oh my gosh, thank you all so much for your comments and your encouragements about my channel. You guys are just the best. I don't think I would keep doing it if you weren't encouraging me. Let's get started. All right, I'm going to use the YouTube random comment picker. I've used this before. And yeah, let's figure it out. Sorry for all the ads. That's what we have to put up with. Right, so I'm gonna link my video here. I've already copied it. So here it is here. You can see there. And then one entry per person. I forgot to tell you that, but that's how we're doing it. I think that's the most fair. Yeah, and there were some people that wanted to be excluded, and if they win, we'll just have to exclude them because I don't have a way to do that. Yeah, we'll show the names, just random names, and then I have to do some math so that it knows I'm a person, and get the comments. 71 comments. That is so cool. That's a lot of you, but not so many that you don't have a good chance. All right, and then I think we go down here, start raffle and pick winner, and we'll do it 3 times. Here we go. Start raffle and pick winner. We'll do it 3 times, and the first one is going to be the first place. So this person will also win the utensils, the mug, and the mini brand. Okay, one last look. Here is the little red Dolly mug. It is a little bit dark, but yeah, there's that. And then here is the second one. It says Dolls Minis Coffee, and it has Millie on the back there. It says the doll cupboard. And this one is all dolls with a black handle. And then the mini brands, I have Fashion, Foodie, and Sweets. And for the first place winner, I made a little drawer for my tools here. And you will get the little kitchen tools as well. All right. And like I mentioned before, just email me your address and all of that, as well as your choices. So first, second, and third choice for mug, and first, second, and third choice for mini brands. That way I can try to get the winners what they want, depending on what I have left. All right, does that make any sense? All right, I haven't had enough coffee. Let's go. I love this part. I love this part. Ready? Here we go. First place is Carmen's Treasures. Carmen. All right, Carmen says, hello, I've been a subscriber for several years and never comment. I just hit the like button. I truly enjoy your channel very much. Congratulations. Oh my gosh, Carmen, that's super exciting that you've won because you watched, but this is the first time you're commenting, and I think that is just fabulous. So congratulations to you, and let's go to the next person. So we're gonna pick another, let's see. Pick another winner, and here we go. Who's number 2? Jana Marie Crafts, or Jana Marie, I'm not sure. Jana Marie, thank you so much. It says congrats on reaching 2,000. You absolutely deserve it. So yay, you're the second place winner. And let's do one more for that third place. So ready? Here we go. Oops, oh, I'm not showing it. Darn it. Okay, we're gonna pick another winner. And here we go. Nancy Fair! Congratulations to both you and Lisa. Yes, after you watch my giveaway, don't forget to go watch hers and see if you won 2 prizes. Congratulations to both you and Lisa. Love you both and always enjoy your videos. Thanks for being so generous and having the drawing. It's such, let's see. Oops, whoops. We won't do that. But anyway, thank you, Nancy, for your comments. Oh, sorry. It's a little nerve-wracking here. Anyway, congratulations to Carmen, Jana Marie, and Nancy as being the winners, and all the details for you to emailing me are below, and I can't thank you all enough for all your wonderful comments and everything. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and please come back and visit me next time in the doll cupboard.